Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Steins Gate. So, we're back here with our cat girlfriend. Cat girlfriend? Said that a little too fast. Cat girl friend. And, yeah, we're gonna make the different decision this time of instead of not sending the email, we're actually going to send the email. So let's do that. JK on ransom, I love you, Papa, see you soon. Also, I wanted to say this. If anyone was a little bit curious about some of the stuff that happened in the last episode, you know, you're a little bit confused, I can understand. There was a few things in there that confused me as well. And, I don't want to say anything for fear that the game might tell you itself later in the game, because I don't know if it will or not. But if it doesn't, at the end of the series, I'm going to be releasing a thoughts video along with clarifying any possible confusion. So if anyone has any questions about the stuff, feel free to ask it, and I can add that to the list of things. Or you can look it up yourself, feel free. Just, you might possibly spoil yourself, so I don't know. Anyway, but let's continue. My head spins. I feel faint. Slowly, the world reasserts itself. I have teleported to the lab development room. Ferris is standing next to me. Reading Steiner is telling me that the world line has changed. Additionally, the injuries the viral attackers inflicted on my body have vanished. So is the pain. Ferris is standing in the center of the room, looking around. The tears that were in her eyes just a moment ago are gone. Just a moment ago, Ferris was fighting to hold back her tears. But that Ferris is no more. In her place is the usual cute, cheerful Ferris, with an impish smile on her face. Thank goodness it's not the girlfriend, Ferris. I look at the phone in my hand. It's not my phone, but one with several cute, girly cat doll phone straps attached. Ferris walks up to me with a teasing smile on her face. She pokes at my fingers with her index finger. Absolutely not. Ferris gently takes her phone from my hand. Oh. Before we sent the email, Ferris said she didn't want to forget it. And I lied that she would surely remember. I embrace Ferris suddenly, pulling her to me as tightly as I can. Ferris remembers nothing. Ah, nothing about her victory at the Rhinet tournament. Nothing about our escape from the viral attackers. Nothing about her father riding up in his limousine to save her. Nothing about how we talked alone in her bedroom. Nothing. She remembers nothing. Everything that happened on that world line was undone. What happens to that world line? I don't know. Maybe, like Suza said, it still exists as another possible world line. Or maybe it ceased to exist the moment I sent the email. You'd have to be God to observe each and every world line, so it's pointless to worry about it. But one thing is clear. I can never return to that world line again. Ferris can never see her father again. You didn't seem to be too against it before. The only thing I can do is apologize. On this world line, Mayuri invited Ferris to come hang out at the lab. Apparently, she came to see a costume Mayuri had made. Ferris has work after this, so she soon leaves the lab. And we got a mail from Mayuri. Oh gosh. Who the heck is Kaide-chan? Kaide-chan had a fight with her boyfriend. How do I get them to make up? Mayushi's never had a fight with anyone. So I think it's mysterious. I couldn't fight with a person I like. Since when do you have someone you like? I think you put food before romance. LOL. That was kind of harsh, Ocarine. After seeing Ferris off, I head towards the Yanabashi Shrine. On the way, I stop at Chirodori and take a look around. The Moe stores exist again. Animate, Toranoa, Mandarake, Gamers, Lamatara, Melon Books, Asobit City. They've all returned to the streets of Akiba. There's a gigantic anime-themed banner hanging from the Sofmap building. Maids walk the street, handing out leaflets. Cosplaying girls advertised in storefronts. But the return of this familiar scenery brings no relief to my heart. There is only pain, for everything I see confirms that Ferris has lost her father. But I can't stop here. I shake my head and hurry to the shrine. On the way, I notice that the satellite is missing from Radio Kaikan's rooftop. Of course it is. Suza is gone. The thought brings a new pang of grief to my heart. Before this is over, how much more pain will I shoulder? Mayushi does have someone she likes. That's Mayushi's laugh if you didn't know. Now we'll never know. I pass beneath the archway and enter the silent courtyard. I walk up to the main building and jab the intercom. After a few presses, I get a reply.
Hi, どちら様? Okabe-san.
Lukako comes out. Girly as always, even though he's a guy. No, wait. This Lukako is a genuine girl.
Lukako, お前の父上に聞いてくれ。IBN5100 という古いパソコンがここに奉納されているはずなんだ。
え、あ、古いパソコン?
I think Lukako went pale when I mentioned the computer. She lowers her face immediately, so I can't be certain.
お父さん、呼んできます。
Lukako hurries inside. It looks like she knows something. Lukako's dad soon appears.
これは法王院君。いつも娘がお世話になっております。
I rush the greeting and get down to business.
この神社に10年ほど前に古いパソコンが奉納されたはずなんですが、ご存知ですか？
古いパソコン？確かにそんな記憶がありますね。
本当ですか？
Yes, finally, I've returned to the world line with the IBN 5100.
ぜひ見せてもらいたいのですが。
いいですよ。ちょっと待っていてください。
Luca's dad heads inside the sanctuary in the back. Lukako has been silent this whole time. She keeps touching her hair and looking around nervously. Something is definitely wrong with her.
俺が怖いか、ルカ子。気持ちはわかる。何しろ俺はお前の大事なところを触ってしまったというかなんというか。
Crap, I just made things more awkward. I didn't have to say it like that.
岡部さんが怖いだなんて、あのことはすごく恥ずかしかったですけど。
悪かった。
はい。
ところで、お前も IBN5100 のことは知っているのか？
Yeah, just totally try to brush it off. Lukiko shakes her head in an unnatural way.
知らないです。
だが、以前電話した時、知っているような素振りを見せなかったか？
そんなことは。
Lukiko is looking more and more uncomfortable. Maybe I'm pushing her too hard. I should back off. I did a terrible thing to this girl. So it might be best if I stop treating her as my disciple. I need to treat her like a lady from now on. If I don't, I could get sued for sexual harassment, or charged with attempted rape, or indecency, or something. But how exactly do I treat her like a lady anyway? I just treat everyone the same, pretty much. Obviously.
マユリの作ったコスは結局着ないのか？
はい。
恥ずかしいから？
はい。
Why is this girl so lacking in confidence? I guess she can't help it if it's her nature. But didn't she say her reason for becoming a girl was to gain confidence in the first place? And yet, she's a girl now, but she still seems the same inside.
おかしいな。
Luca's dad returns. His timing is good. My conversation with Lukiko wasn't going anywhere.
見つかりましたか？
I try asking just in case, but he looks confused. Obviously something unexpected has happened.
それが見つからないんですよ。
見つからないとは？
確かに古いパソコンを受け取った記憶はあるのですが、倉庫のどこにもないのです。
The IBM 5100 isn't here? I press my hands to my temples and stifle a groan. The world line is still twisted. The IBM 5100 is like a mirage floating in front of me. I can see it, but never reach it.
確認させてください。ここへ PC を奉納していったのは秋葉留美穂さんで間違いありませんか？
おや、なぜそれを？もしかして知り合いですか？
ええ、友達です。
留美穂ちゃんはとても立派な女性になられましたな。彼女がまだ小学生の時でしたよ。執事の黒木さんと一緒にこの神社を訪ねてきてくれましてね。しかしパソコンはなぜ消えたのでしょう。誰かに盗まれたかと思いましたが、他のものは手つかずでしたし、宝物殿の鍵は壊されてもいなかったですし。
This contradicts Lukiko's statement. Lukiko said she didn't know about the IBM 5100.
ルカは何か知らないかな。確かここ最近は毎年年末の大掃除の日に宝物殿の掃除をしているだろう。
Once again, Lukiko hangs her head, almost shaking with fear. Her hands are trembling.
ルカ子、どうなんだ？
I try asking again. But she doesn't raise her head.
何も。
I didn't, break it or throw it away or anything. The look on her face betrays her. Lukiko is lying. But why? Remember, she shouldn't even know about the IBM 5100. Why does she know? Because the world line changed. There's no other answer. Her D-mail must be the cause. In Ferris's case, I didn't know what her D-mail was about. But in Lukiko's case, I already know what it is. I want to be a girl. The D-mail must have had an influence beyond Lukako's sex. The butterfly effect. It somehow changed the location of the IBN 5100. It was like that with Suzuha and with Ferris. I can't help but think that the universe itself is keeping the IBN 5100 away from me. At any rate, when Lukako sent her D-mail, reading Steiner activated, meaning the D-mail changed the world line. If the IBN 5100 won't return to me on this world line, then my next step is to cancel Lukako's D-mail. In other words, I need to turn Lukako back into a guy. Suddenly, I feel dizzy. It's not heat stroke, and it's not reading Steiner. How am I going to explain this to Lukako herself? Just the other day, when I called Lukako a guy, she cried. Then Kurisu and Mayuri ganged up on me. Can I get Lukako to go back to being a guy without stirring up trouble? This is going to be tough. Maybe I should consult someone about this. At first, I considered consulting Kurisu, but I don't think I should talk to a girl this time. Let's think a little. I visit Tenoji's house, and are they okay with us being here this time? The divergence meter is here. I need to know what it says. Canceling Ferris's email appears to have raised the value by about 0.05%. Little by little, I'm approaching the goal of 1% divergence. The number gives me courage. Afterwards, Tenoji recounts his memory of Hashida Suza, just as he did on a previous world line. I stay until he's finished. It's past 6 p.m. when I get back to the lab. I forgot about that. There are two girls in the lab, Mayuri and Kurisu.
最後の「ん」は何の真似だ？
おかえりとおかりんって似てるでしょ。だからくっつけたら一粒で二度おいしいんだよ。
My favorite word.
美味し
Delicious.
くはないだろう。
対おかりん専用挨拶ってことでいいんじゃないかな。
ダルは
多分メイクいいんじゃないかな。
メイクイン。
So that's back too.
フェイリスの言っていたバイトってメイクインのことか。マユリは？マユリもそこでバイトしているよな。
Well, of course, Ocarine.
もちろんだよ。どうして今さらそんな当たり前のことを聞くの？変なオカリンだね。マユシーは明日からのコミマに備えてお休みをもらっているのです。
The timeline has been corrected, it seems, at least in part. I should stop by Maid Queen when I have the time. I'll visit sometime when Mayuri and Ferris are working. I didn't realize it until it was gone, but I think I really like that maid cafe. Kurisu's reading a Western book. It's the same book as always. It's pretty hefty, so it must take a long time to read. I walk past her and into the development room. There sits the time leap machine. Today is Saturday, the 14th of August. The first time Mayuri died, it happened on Friday the 13th. After Suza's sacrifice changed the world line, Mayuri died on the 14th instead. Her death was delayed 24 hours exactly. If that pattern continues, her death on this world line should occur tomorrow, the 15th. Just to be safe, I should buy a few days for the time leap machine. I'll need to solve the Lukako problem. I should time leap right away. Just before entering the lab, I peeked into the Braun Tube workshop. The 42-inch CRT was on, so there's no problem there. Still, will Mayuri really die on the 15th? Who are we sending this to? Let's find out. What, are we gonna call Mayuri? Does that work? Can't call Mayuri. Okay, let's try to call everybody. Oh, this is about time leaping backwards. Okay. I didn't actually mean to make it go through.
何よ、なんで一人で勝手に実験を？
By the time Kurisu starts talking, the discharge phenomenon has already started. Kinda curious what that would have done if I didn't do that. I actually didn't mean to do that. I accidentally clicked it. Well, that will give us a little bit of extra time at least. So it's probably all for the better. An unpleasant sound pierces my ears. Where's my mouse? There we go. Sorry. My vision ripples. My flesh and my soul momentarily feel separate. I grab my right wrist. I close my eyes, take deep breaths, and wait for my pulse to return to normal. It took 2 time leaps, traveling a total of 57 hours into the past. The worst is over. All that's left is a headache. I need to cancel Lukako's Gmail on this world line. I sit down in a pipe chair and try to come up with a plan. And the plan... Nothing! Nothing! We have come up with absolutely nothing. Good job, Ocarina. I've been searching for a way to tell Lukako the truth, but every mental simulation I run ends with her in tears. I suppose that's to be expected. After all, I've already seen it happen once. I mistook Lukako for a guy, and she ended up in tears. I mean, Lukako cries at just about anything. To broach the topic now would be like poking an open wound. Darn. It looks like I have no choice but to ask Kurisu. She's a girl, so she should understand how Lukako feels. I call Kurisu out to the bench in front of the Brawn Tube workshop. We're alone.
ずいぶん深刻そうね。
実は今難問に直面している。かなりデリケートな問題だ。
デリケート？およそあんたとは正反対のベクトル上にある言葉だな。
というわけで助手のことを見込んで相談したい。
Oh man. Oh man. That was almost really funny.
誰馬？そもそも女子だけにってどういう意味？
I give her the rundown, including how many times I've time leaped and what happened with Suza and Ferris. How many times have I explained this to her now? This time, she believes me more readily than I expected. The only thing she doesn't believe is the story about Lukako.
漆原さんが実は男。
Yeah, most people wouldn't really get that either.
想像がつかない。
だが事実だ。事実だった。
つまり、ちょっと待って。
She wrinkles her brow in thought.
彼女が実は橋田みたいな外見だったとか、そういうこと？
ん
？Crap. I got a mental image there for a second. Judging by expression, so did Kurisu.
これはひどい。
We grimace.
絶対ありえない。あんな可愛らしい子が男だったなんて、私は認めない。
待て待て、突っ走るな。俺は一言もルカ子の見た目がいかにも男だったとは言っていない。むしろ見た目はあのままだったのだ。男だった時から中性的というか女性ホルモン分泌過多としか思えなかった。
As a result, I didn't even notice when Lukako became a girl at first, and I made a fatal mistake.
見た目はあのまま。
Kurisu's gaze wanders for a bit.
なら許す。
What?
で、あんたは彼女に男に戻ってほしいと。
そうでなければ、真由里は助からない。
真由里の命と漆原さんの性別か。 どっちも突拍子がなさすぎてさっぱり実感が湧かないけど。
We thought the meat and veggie thing was kind of not real at all, but yeah, that happened too.
あんたの中で解は出てるわけね。
無論だ。ルカ子には男に戻ってもらう。
ある意味で残酷な仕打ちかも。
そこでなるべく傷つけないようにするにはどうしようとこうして相談している。
I take a mouthful of Dr. P in a vain attempt to quiet my frustration.
自分のこれまでの迂闊な行動を呪いたい気分だ。D メールをいろんな人間に使わせるべきではなかった。
This is my punishment. I must shoulder the pain of everyone who used a D-mail. Suzawa, Ferris, and now Lukako.
これまでのことを悔やんでても何も始まらない。あんたの相談に対する私の回答は一つよ。
Christina sighs, blowing her bangs.
漆原さんには何も言わない。
どういうことだ。
話を聞く限りだと漆原さんについてはあんたにアドバンテージがある。
That's true,
つまり
actually, that's
過去に
true.
送った D メールの内容を知っているっていうアドバンテージがね。だからわざわざ彼女、あ、いや、彼、元彼、わざわざ漆原さんに事情を告げなくても D メールを取り消すための D メールは用意できる。
ルカ子を装って18年前のルカ子の母親へとメールを送れということか。
どうせ世界線が変わればその事実は全てなかったことになる。この際倫理とかデリカシーとかは無視しても問題にはならない。
The end justifies the mean. A philosophy worthy of a scientist.
だが俺はルカ子の母親のポケベル番号を知らない。
Well, that's a snag.
はあ？あんたバカじゃないの？なんでメモっとかないわけ？
The ice cream people are outside again. Oh my gosh. Not that it matters. I guess I don't have any cash on hand. Sorry, let's keep going.
その時はこんなことになるとは思わなかったのだ。
Kurisu clicks her tongue. She rubs her brow with her fingers while muttering and thinking.
お母さんのポケベル番号単刀直入に聞き出せば？理由は適当に考えて。
警戒される気がする。
何ビビってんのよ。いつもの無駄に尊大な岡部らしくないな。
Vain and arrogant? That was uncalled for. I don't have time to be hoeing Kiyoma now.
そんなの口から出まかせで何とかするのよ。それにほら彼女って騙されやすそうな性格だし。
That's sounding pretty mean.
って言ってて自己嫌悪になりそう。私ってひどい女だ。
It's a good thing Daru's not around to hear you say that. Kurisu hangs her head.
だが単刀直入にありのままを話すべきなのかもしれん。下手に小細工を浪するより真実を告げる方がまだ誠意があるように見える。
マッドサイエンティストが誠意とか笑っちゃうわね。洗脳してやるふわっはっはっはとか言い出した方が似合ってる。
I'm being serious, dang it.
俺はルカ子の痛みも背負う。そうしなければならないのだ。最終的に D メールを取り消した時ルカ子が女だったことはなかったことになる。故に俺が背負わなければならない。
だったら私に相談する必要なんてない。今すぐ彼女のところに行って私にしたように説明すればいい。
そうだな。
That's my only choice. And, we'll get to that next time. I hope you guys enjoyed. Today was a lot of fun. I've gotten a lot of new subscribers recently. I And I think a decent amount of them are watching this. So, hello to new subscribers. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And next time we'll talk to Lukako and see if we can possibly get that number, undo her D-mail. This one actually might be a lot simpler since we already know what the D-mail is. So, shouldn't be nearly as hard. All things hoping. Thanks for watching. Bye!